Coach's Corner continues. We talk Ponca City track with Alan Hibler, our boys track coach, and we are on, as we record our program today, on the day before a giant track event here in Ponca City. And Coach, if folks are around Sullen Stadium on Tuesday of this week, they'll see buses from everywhere across the state, won't they?
Well, we've got a huge track meet coming tomorrow. The biggest one we've had since I've been here. We're expecting 32 teams we know that have committed to come tomorrow, from anywhere from Class B schools to Class 6A schools. Logistically, it's kind of been a nightmare. We've got a chance of storms tomorrow, and we're trying to make sure we have all our ducks in a row because of that, and get the workers for the track meet. So, but it'll be a great day. It's supposed to be the 70s tomorrow, and hopefully the weather's saying these things aren't going to form until 5, 6 o'clock out to the west and come this way. So, hopefully we'll be able to get it in, and we'll have some tremendous athletes here from all levels and things. I mean, some kids that are running some of the top times in the state. So we're really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good time tomorrow.
Yeah, and as a basketball coach, don't you enjoy that? Is to see the athletes in a different sport in really the truest sense. You get to watch kids from all across the state. You watch them shooting and running and playing defense, but now you get to watch them, run distance races and high jump and all those other things. That's the fun part, I think, of high school track.
Well, track and field is really unique to the sporting scene because it's something that almost every kid can do. I mean, we can find an event to get every kid in and let them participate and try to better themselves. And kids can run against the clock, they can run against the competition, and it's just a lot of fun when you see a kid that has run a time this week and he comes back next week and he runs a little faster. We had a girl that is a miler and a 2-miler, Sierra Gray, the other day. She had never broke 12 minutes in the 2-mile, and she broke it Friday night at Deer Creek of Edmond, ran 11:53, and just the satisfaction that those kids get, because track gives you immediate results. You can see yourself getting better because the stopwatch tells you that you got better.
Now, you mentioned that we'll have the big schools, the little schools. Explain to our viewers how that all works and how you break that down, because you obviously have the bigger schools competing against each other and the smaller schools in both boys and girls divisions competing against each other.
Well, tomorrow at our track meet, we'll have 4 different divisions, actually. We'll have a small school girls, which is Class B through 4A, and a small school boys, B through 4A, and then the 5A, 6As will run together against each other. And, what it does is it brings a lot of people into our community, lets a lot of people see our first-class facilities that we have there at Sullen Stadium. I mean, we have one of the best tracks in the state of Oklahoma, just redone 3 years ago. It's extremely soft and spongy. I mean, it's just a great track to run on. And of course, we have the new artificial turf that went in this year, and it's really a case that we get to showcase our community and our facilities to all these people that come in. So, we're really looking forward to that. I mean, our administration, our school board, and all the people of the community have had a hand in this, and something that I'm very proud of, and we as a community are very proud of. And the compliments that we get when people come here, kind of tells you that all the painstaking work that's went into making this happen, makes it well worthwhile.
I know there was a time when not everybody scheduled Ponca because of the travel, the time, the distance, but now all the good track programs, they all come to Ponca, don't they?
They do. Well, I mean, we'll have some of the best track programs in the state of Oklahoma. I mean, we have Muskogee coming, we have some Tulsa schools coming, we have a number of Oklahoma City schools, and then some of the small schools that we have coming. Like, we're going to have Watonga here for the first time ever, and Watonga has been a Class 2A track and field power for years. So that's really exciting that they're putting us on their meet schedule, and they're coming over here to run at our facilities. And our workers that come and volunteer, and our kids that work at the track meet, I mean, they do a first-class job of representing Ponca City High School in our community. They go out of their way to be friendly and helpful for people, and it makes for a good experience for those people that come, and they like to come back.
We have our big track meet here in Ponca City. Give me an idea of what the Ponca City track program has coming up over the next couple of weeks.
Well, as we move forward, we've still got some regular season meets left. On Friday, we're going to Chisholm High School. We still have Carl Albert and Muskogee High School track meets on the schedule. And then we'll finish the season up with basically the last week of the season before we go to regionals with a track meet at Stillwater and a track meet at Weatherford High School out west. So, and the Weatherford High School is kind of a unique situation. Most of the 5A, 6A schools are in conferences, so they have a conference track meet to run as a final tune-up before regionals. We don't have that luxury, and we've thought that having a week and a half off with no meets or anything, we thought in the past that we've lost some of our edge. We've maybe just not been as sharp as we needed to be because it had been so long. It had been 9-10 days since we had competed in a track meet. So Dennis Seifert, who's a track coach at Weatherford High School, he was there when I was at Hydro, and we've been good friends for a number of years. I called and convinced him to let us come out to his track meet. Usually they don't let the 5A, 6As in. They'll let a few 5As in, but not the 6As. But I kind of called in a favor so we can get a track meet and we can go out there, and hopefully that will pay dividends as we get ready to go into the regionals track meet on May 4th. And while we're talking about that, we have been awarded the regionals again. So we will be having regional track here on May 4th, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's be a Class 5A, 6A meet. We'll have 8 teams from each class, 5A and 6A, for a total of 16 boys and girls teams here for our regional that day. And they'll come from the Oklahoma City area, the Tulsa area, the OSSAA will make those assignments, but we'll have some tremendous athletes here. And usually by the time we get into May, we have really, really good weather, and it's really fun to come out because that's the sort of track and field's the sort of thing where you can see athletics and competition basically stripped down to its bare essentials.
There's no halftime. There's no pregame. There's no postgame. You can sit and you can watch something every second you're sitting there. And I will say this, good luck Tuesday of this week, but regionals to be awarded to an outlying school like Ponca City have to be spot on, well run, and highly recommended for Ponca to get a regional of any kind in any sport. So I know a lot of those things go to administration and to the volunteers that work these things too.
It does. I mean, and our administration does a great job. Coach Winburn lobbying for us to get these sort of things, and it's really nice because track and field is so hard for parents to see their kids participate because the days of Saturday track meets have just about gone away. Because it's hard to get volunteers to come and work these track meets and things, and that's what has to happen to make it happen. And so we're running track meets during the week, and parents are having to work and things. So that's really big. I mean, I'm really happy that we got the regional so that these parents can get out and see their kids participate and compete in that track meet. And some good things are happening out there. I mean, we have a number of kids that are doing some really, really good things. They're getting better every week. They're working hard. Now we're in that time of the year. We just got to hope the weather cooperates and we can get outside every day and continue to work. And it's always iffy. Hey, it's springtime in Oklahoma, and you never know what you're going to get from day to day, let alone sometimes hour to hour.
Absolutely. Good luck to you and to Lee as the Ponca City track teams continue in the spring of 2013. We hope you'll get out to Sullins and enjoy some great track action. Alan Hibler, boys track coach on Coach's Corner.